Hello, all you beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly energy update. And we are looking at the week of May 29th through June 5th. But of course, these are timeless. So if you are coming across this reading outside of that time frame, still trust your intuition and watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you. If you are watching this during that period of time, wow, May has been quite a I don't even know what word to say, intense, maybe, energy month. We have the eclipses going on, and of course, Mercury in retrograde. So it was a pretty, like I said, intense, energetic type of month. But great news for this week on Friday, June 3rd, is when Mercury goes direct. So we're coming out of that retrograde. So all the reflection we've been doing and all the challenges we've had with communication and whatever beautiful lessons we were able to learn through that. Now we're going to be moving forward again for a little while till the next retrograde. Also, we have the Gemini new moon on May 30th. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury along with Virgo. So with this new moon happening on May 30th, we're already going to be in that energy of that Mercuryness, the direct Mercuryness, though, going forward as it hits and goes direct on June 3rd. So the Gemini new moon, Gemini energy is all about creating connections, kind of allowing a space for curiosity, getting some clarity amongst all the chaos that we were in and experience every day that's going on around us, and moving forward with that. So we're already going to be in this beautiful Gemini energy as Mercury goes direct. So some beautiful things. So for this week's reading, what Spirit wants us to focus on is asking, what do we want to know about, like new connections, new thoughts, and what can we have more clarity around? So we're going to jump into each zodiac sign, and I'm jumping into yours right now. All right, Scorpios, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off with these Queen of the Moon Oracle. And side note, all of the cards that I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. Let's give these a quick shuffle and see what energies the Creator wants you to know about. What new connections, new thoughts, what clarity you could use this week. All right, so for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know? What energy? Okay, they do want that one right there. And you have Faith. Card number 31? Yeah, 31. So beautiful, trust in the flow, trust in the process and the timing. I mean, you can see here that she's pregnant with a new world there, but this reminds me a lot of the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about the seasons in the external world. It takes time for things to unfold in their timing. The things on the inside of us change and move like this, our thoughts and our beliefs and our emotions and our energy. But the outside world has seasons that last for, usually, 3 months and 3 months and 3 months and 3 months, depending on where you live, I know. Used to live in Texas, and I had 1.2 season, summer, and then a spring. But this is all about things happening in the timing, and that the world changes from the inside out. So you'll see changes that you're making on the inside eventually come to the outside, but trusting that everything unfolds perfectly in perfect timing on the outside. The little book says, fertility and abundance now return. Things will improve. Growth has started. Hold on to your dreams in adversity. It's in the darkest times that we find it hard to see the light. It's hard to see when things seem hopeless, how we can ever feel hope again. And when things seem to fail, it is really difficult to draw up our resilience and stand up again. We learn by observing the seasons that the light does return. The barrenness of winter turns infinitely and surely into spring. The ice melts, the days grow longer, and the nights grow shorter. warmth and fertility slowly return to the land. It is hard to have faith in ourselves and the universe. The author says, I actually think faith is the real F word, because faith requires us to let go of our anxieties and have trust, perhaps in something we can't actually see yet. Having a more complete faith in yourself and a higher power to lead you to your greatest good is a solid intention. While having a rigid, blind faith does not serve us, it's important to hold on to our dreams and intentions and to focus on the outcome. To do this without taking note of what is happening around us can be folly. Our ancestors would observe nature carefully, looking for the signs of new life and fertility, altering their hunting or planting to best take advantage. Yet they knew that the ice would melt and the soil, damp and ready, teeming with worms, would receive their seeds. I love it. And the companion stone for this is lapis lazuli. So if you are into the crystals and the stones, then that is an accompanying stone for that energy. We're also going to pull a card here from the Numerology guidance cards and just see what's this faith and this trust about. What else do they want you to know about trusting? All right, so what else for our Scorpios, please? All right, actually, I feel like it's this one. I actually have 3 for you, which is wow. So we will adjust these. So you've got trust the adventure. I love that. You have a relationship change, 55, 56. Okay. And then you have moderation right in the middle there. So you've got 5 and 5 and 5 and 6 and 4 plus 1 is 5. All this is about change, right? A change in your adventure, this change in relationships, this moderation, even having moderation in all things, even moderation, right? So I feel like these two were coming in here about trusting your relationship, trusting the adventure, trusting the timing, trusting things unfolding. So as these things are happening in your life, and the relationship change can be, both relationships with people, family, friends, romantic, work, whatever it might be, but also can be your relationship with work, your relationship to money, relationship to your body. So these changes that happen, it's about trusting that your path is unfolding specifically on purpose for you and that life is not happening to you. But they do want me to read the moderation here, this green energy, this heart chakra energy, this nature energy with this connection here. So we will obey. So this card indicates a need to exercise restraint and self-control in every area of your life. Oh, that's all. Perhaps you're overeating, drinking too much alcohol, smoking, over-medicating, or taking drugs, overspending, exercising excessively, consuming too much sugar or coffee, gambling, or otherwise indulging or engaging in obsessive or aggressive behavior. If so, this card serves just as a gentle and loving reminder that behaviors such as these can delay the manifestations of your dreams. This card also indicates a need to balance your desire for freedom and adventure with your responsibilities, because by honoring your commitments, you will prevent the building up of karmic debt. By choosing to live as your higher self, rather than giving in to your lower tendencies, you align with Source, with the Creator, with the universe, and the intentions of your soul. Everybody has a shadow side that needs to be acknowledged, embraced, and loved. But when you learn to rise above it, you can make your dreams come true. Have the courage to seek professional or divine assistance if needed. You don't have to go it alone. You can call upon your heavenly helpers for inner strength and courage. And the affirmation for this is, with temperance and moderation, I create balance in my life. So beautiful. a lot of trust around just the balancing and understanding of what is unfolding in your life in each moment. And it brought up all these situations that happen in the physical world to our human character, but they also brought in the importance to connect to the higher realms. I love this trust card too, when it was talking about it's hardest to have hope and see the light in the darkness, but we don't see the stars or the full moon as bright when we see it during the day, if we see it at all. It's only in the darkness that we see the true light and the connection and the reflection of the heavenly realm, right? We're also going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot. See what else the Creator wants you to know about this trust and this adventure that you're on. All right, so what else for our Scorpios, please? Well, clarification. Okay, they do want that one. Okay, so they want to that one there, and that one there. What else, please? Okay. Okay. No, all right. They want that one there. Oh, they corrected me again. They're like, no, that one there, this one here. Since that fell out there. Right, and they said that's it. So we're going to start from the top and work our way down. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. So Pentacles is all about the outside world. It's all about your abundance and your worth dependent upon the outside. Now the nines are a lot like the Hermit card in the Major Arcana, which represent the inner journey, the inner adventure that they're on to discover themselves. And so this Nine of Pentacles, you can see how they are in this garden here. They have all the ripeness. They have all this wholeness and this completeness. And she's basically finding her inner worth from the inside in her own garden. And, you know, you have only companion you have is the feathered friend, which represents the higher realm, all of our posse of support on the other side, right? Got all the angels and guardian angels and spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, your ancestors, creator, spirit, and a whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light, that they are there with you, helping you on that journey to discovering your true worth from the inside out. So not looking to the outside to define who you are. And so that's kind of like this focal point here of this adventure. It's like our life here is this journey back to worth, because we come from a place that we feel we are, we're priceless. You know, we are these powerful, amazing beings on the other side. And we come here and experience the smallness of being a human and walking upon like an ant upon this, giant planet. And, experiencing the opposites of who we are, we more fully understand this awesome, amazing being that we are. And so this adventure, we start off feeling small and limited and powerless. And as we grow and grow and grow and grow and become aware of the powerfulness of who we really are, then that's when we start getting back our worth, and we stop focusing on defining ourselves by the outside world like we're taught from very early on, and we discover all that is unstable, right? Points us back to the inward here where we find our true worth. So I love that. And then you have, Seven of Swords. So swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes. And here's the bright, mighty moon in the darkness, shining light down on our thoughts and beliefs that are tricking us. This is like the trickery card or the thief card, deceiver card. And so it tells us and shows us what about our own thoughts and beliefs are deceiving us, making us feel small, making us feel incomplete. I always love this one because, usually it's like our thoughts and beliefs are, spinning around, and we're carrying some of the feathers left over from our thoughts and beliefs. But this one is like really making itself known and in your face. It's going, gah, gah, and it's like outside your window, not leaving you alone, because it's wanting you to see these things and these beliefs that are limiting you, which, it talked about all these things in how we're treating ourselves, our actions that are it talked a lot about the physical actions that are going on, right? In our world, all these addictions or these ways that we're expressing and overdoing things in the physical realm, but those are always a reflection of what's going on inside of us, these thoughts and these beliefs. But this bright moon is shining this beautiful light to bring it to our attention so that we can change our life and have this beautiful new adventure, right? This new journey, all these fives. The fives, if I didn't mention, I don't think I did. I went on a sidetrack, but 5 is the number of change. And that's why I was pointing it out, that there's a 5 here and a 5 here and a 5 here. And Phobos 1 is 5. There's all this change that's coming, but it's because you're just tired. It's like you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And then you have the 2 of Cups. Cups are your emotions, and the 2 of Cups, this is like the joining together of your human self and your higher self. You have this basically a choice of where you choose your emotions in every moment. Sometimes our life is like, oh my gosh, there's so many choices to make, but Spirit was like, no, it's a simple choice. You have every second is a choice between 2 things. The unconditional love of the higher realm of what we're made out of, or the fear of losing conditional love of the human side. And so every moment is that choice between the 2. This also has this beautiful, like I said, this companionship that happens when our human side starts waking up to our higher self. We can join together. We're taught, here's our ego and here's our spiritual side, and the spiritual side must destroy the ego. And it's like, what? The ego is our shadow, our ego, our human side. It's a piece of us. It's still our energy. It's still us. So we don't want to destroy it because it is a part of ourselves, right? We're like, what is making it so rambunctious and so desperate is it's not getting any nutrition from the human side of the world. But when we look inward and we find that unconditional love of what we're made out of, we realize that our higher self is what we're hungering for. And when we come together and walk hand in hand, like it shows right here, then that's when we start a new adventure, because we aren't on this desperate pursuit to be fulfilled by the outside world. We find everything we need from within, right? And so we don't have that desperation anymore, because we have this wholeness and this completeness that comes. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. Because here's the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles, is, like we talked about, the outside world. And the 4 of Pentacles for me represents our pursuit of our worth in the outside world. And she has this wonderful experience that she brings for us, because the 4s are a stable number. Think of like a table with 4 huge legs. It's a very solid foundation, makes a solid table. So this is bringing in the stability of our worth. And then she has that experience because she knows the other 3 pentacles that she was pursuing for her wholeness and completeness, like we were talking about, were relationships, situations like jobs, education, etc., and our bodies, our possessions, our bank account, right? So relationships, situations, and things. And she realized when she was defining her worth by those 3 things that she was feeling unstable, because all those things are unstable. And when we look at that, relationships, people change or they pass away, so relationships are unstable. Situations never stay the same, so those are, of course, are unstable. And then things, our bodies, our bank accounts, and possessions, those things break down, deteriorate, or are stolen. So all those things are unstable. They don't fulfill us for very long, if at all. And so it all points us back. The more we're disappointed in the outside world and things, the more we're put inward to find it from within. And so this beautiful message that she brings is finding your wholeness and completeness and defining yourself by your worth, by what you find from within yourself, this higher self, is what will make you feel this wholeness and this completeness, right? So they basically reiterated. And then you have the Two of Swords. So I love it. You have the Two of Cups on this side, Two of Swords on this side, which the Two of Swords, this is your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets, your expectations. So you have your emotions and you have your thoughts, and the two sides of where you have your thoughts come from. So they both are showing that your emotions, our thoughts, we always have this choice that comes up between the two of ourselves that are experiencing this human life, our human character and our spiritual actor behind this character. They actually, with both of these coming up here, and with there's some things they mentioned in the card here too about strength and courage and finding your this connection to your higher self. It screams of this free YouTube series that they had me start at the beginning of this year called You x2, which is all about this adventure that we're on, discovering the two of us that are living this human experience. And I'll put the link down in the description box below for the YouTube playlist, and also throw a link up here at the end of the video if you want to, click in that and do that as well. So a beautiful, beautiful message here for you for this coming week. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos like that You x2. If you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to this notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, and especially if you subscribe to a channel, the YouTube algorithm gets so excited it wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired, do any of those things. I am very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, all of you Scorpios, as you go through this amazing week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. You have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.